Yes, for sure. Thank you.
Jimmy Failla is here. So is Brian Brenberg. Gentlemen, I do believe she's retiring in real time.
Yep.
I don't know.
Retirement tour.
I don't know how else to see this thing, right? I see a bridge, I burn it. WAPO, Politico, Financial Times. Here we go. Harris book ignites tensions. Kamala Harris's new book befuddles Dems. Financial Times, Democrats round on Kamala Harris for dishing dirt in campaign memoir. Brian?
Well, have we decided? I don't know if we know if she worked at McDonald's before. That's still open, but she's throwing everybody in the fryer here, okay? And I don't think it's such a big deal. In a Democratic Party that's in disarray, maybe you want to separate yourself from everybody. But I think the mistake she made is the point she made on Waltz and Shapiro and the American people who couldn't handle her judgment on the vice presidency. She insulted the American people there. That's not a good move. If you want a future, don't do that. You can wreck people in your party, but don't wreck the people who got to vote for you to get into the office.
One of the things that she says is, and she uses the title 107 days, is she makes the case, Jimmy, that if she had had more time, then she wouldn't have been able to win. I actually think it's the reverse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, the longer it went on, the worse it got for her.
Less is more. Think of how potent she looked in the beginning of August when she wasn't doing any media and she'd gotten into the race with a little bit of heat. But that's the part of this we have to acknowledge. Kamala's book is historic. It's the first book to begin in chapter 11. Okay, and that's the real takeaway here. We all know you have to put salacious stuff in your book to sell it. You need gossip, okay? But there's a concerning amount of gossip in this book. There's usually like one or two salacious things. The fact that she's this far in, because she did get everybody in the party, is like, how big of a hole is she in? You know? It makes
I'm trying to divide 1.5 billion by 107 days.
Yeah.
And
Gotta turn your calculator sideways.
Is that how it works? The money man would know that. Okay. Here we go. Axios. Apparently, she took notes about the people she reached out to and how they responded. Quoting from her notes that day, she writes of trying to reach Gavin Newsom. Hiking, we'll call back. And then adds, parenthetically, he never did. Wow. And that ended that. You want to see a flashback? Go ahead, roll it. Pod Save America. This is what Newsom said. Okay. So maybe there's a little back and forth there. Here we go.
We went through a very open process and a very inclusive process. It was bottom up. I don't know if you know that. Yes, that's what I've been told to say. Yeah.
Okay, that was right after the convention in Chicago.
Now, he did endorse her, right? I mean, he came out and he endorsed her, but he didn't call her back, which, what does that tell you? That seems like the most Hollywood thing to me ever, right? Yeah. So I'll do what I have to do, but I want you to know I am not interested in this whatsoever. But that's also the most Gavin Newsom thing you can imagine, right? I'm hiking. Right. He's probably doing anything but hiking.
It reminded me of the Obama administration's line that we would lead from behind.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that take a hike is going to be a 2028 staple.
Well, I think that's what this book is ultimately an indictment of, is a lot of people in the Democrat Party with bad instincts. I'll start with Kamala. You know, she says she wanted it to be Biden's decision because he was the president, and she wanted to demonstrate loyalty because she would look disloyal in telling him to step aside. But if you're the vice president, you are the president's designated driver, okay? And we had a president where 83% of NBC of a poll, do you remember those polls where 83% of the country had concerns about his cognitive well-being?
Yeah.
If 83% of the party says this guy's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you're supposed to take the keys away. Right. And she didn't want to step in and take the keys away. So this is her bad instincts on display.
Got it. Into the fryer we roll.
Into the fryer we roll. It'd be good French fries to stay tuned, right? Yeah. Very crisp.
Well, she's going to have a lot of opportunity in the next week. She's got all these interviews lined up. She's going to go back to The View. And remember, if Sunny Hostin is one of the anchors of The View, and she's the one who said, is there anything that you would do differently than Biden? And she says, she actually writes and she puts a period after each word. Why didn't I think of something? And I find that this book is going to be somewhat salacious, but I also think it's a little bit boring. Carlos Lozada, the New York Times, he read it and he was like, she uses just a lot of things that you've already heard before. There's not a lot new.
Well, the more she unburdens herself of what has been, the better it'll be.
Very good.
Very well.
How's this book tour going to go?
Well, it's going to be lucrative. Because the thing about Kamala's speeches is you can charge people to get out. So they make extra cash
so
that way.
You get in and get out. I love it.
That.
All right.
Thank you,
All right,
Jimmy.
guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian.
All right.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.